So the spoilers for Boruto chapter 2 have been released, and we got a lot of good things going on in this chapter, so let's get right into it. So starting off with the cover page, Sarada is the cover for this chapter. Now we already seen Sarada's design, so this isn't pretty much shocking. As I said before, I like Sarada's design, so I really don't have a problem with this, but nonetheless it is a pretty calm cover. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Moving on, we see Boruto and Code talking, and Boruto is telling Code to back off because apparently the Ten Tails army can become severely worse and they still have enough time to prevent that. Now I actually understand his logic because if you guys remember, Hagoromo did split the Ten Tails into the 9 Biju, and as we all know, the 9 Biju all have their own personality. Now it would make sense for the Ten Tails army to develop their own personalities as well, since it has been 3 years. And they're also starting to talk, as also in one of the spoilers, the Ten Tails army, one of the Claw Grimes, actually demolished Kaoki and was also calling Kaoki an Otsutsuki. So it makes sense for why Boruto wants to stop the Claw Grimes now before they get any worse, because they're eventually going to betray Code and they're going to become a huge problem for the world. But speaking of the Claw Grimes, we find out that they also have access to the Rinnegan, which makes them 10 times even more broken than the regular Zetsu clones that we got, because now the Claw Grimes can actually use Rinnegan abilities such as Planetary Devastation and Almighty Push. These Claw Grimes are actually more scarier than we thought, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see bigger and stronger Claw Grimes coming in the near chapters. But moving on, most of the chapter is really just Konoha fighting off the Claw Grimes, and we start to see a little bit of Kaoki's conflict as he's now technically Boruto. We see Himawari calling him Big Bro, and he's just over here saying, "Don't call me that." So it's clear as day that Kaoki does feel a little guilt for what he did, and rightfully so, as he literally took Boruto's whole life. Another thing how I noticed in this time skip is how Boruto embraced the fact that he's now Kaoki, as now Boruto is a lot rougher around the edges, as he's literally threatening Code to kill him and telling him that he's light work if he doesn't back off. This is literally what we wanted from Boruto for the time skip. We wanted a straight up savage, and that's what we got, as we see Boruto literally manhandling the Claw Grimes, and with great ease as well. You can tell that Sasuke's training really paid off. And speaking of Sasuke, we also don't see Sasuke again in this chapter, but one thing that we got was that Boruto and Sarada are going to have a talk later on. Now people are assuming that Sasuke is dead because of this. Now I don't know, I'm gonna just wait and see what happens. But yeah, the Sasuke death odds are looking good right now, so I would tell everyone to start getting prepared. But yeah, really most of the chapter is just action. We see Sarada using the Chidori to cut off some Claw Grimes, and we see the Claw Grimes actually terrorizing the citizens of Konoha. But one thing I also want to talk about was Boruto's new ability, or should I say his new Rasengan, as he has a new space-time Rasengan. Now I'm assuming Boruto covers his entire body with the Rasengan and vanishes, just like his vanishing Rasengan, but in this case Boruto does become the vanishing Rasengan. Now it's clear as day that they're hyping up Boruto's right eye, as he hasn't opened it up once yet. That right eye better be a Jogan, because if it comes out that it's a Byakugan, I'ma seriously call the Jogan filler. Now tell me what you guys think about the spoilers down below. Now, I am going to be making separate videos on the topics I like the most about the chapter. Unless you guys want me to make a reviewed video, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 1K, so yeah, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. And it's been your boy Stormy, and I'm out.